Hey guys, it's Mitty here, and today I have a post-narrated battle. It's actually a bit different because I haven't done post-narration in a while. Maybe I have like a week ago or something, but they're not too frequent because I actually really enjoy doing live narrations. But if you guys enjoy post-narrations, you can also leave a like because maybe I'll keep doing them more. I mean, they require a bit more work for me to do, and I don't always remember the entire thought process I had behind them, but they might be enjoyable to you guys. And like always, I just want to make you guys happy and make you guys, not make you, but I hope you guys just enjoy my content. There's just one thing I wanted to show you. Look at that. This is a sleeve for my DS, and well, it's the normal DS I have, and I just keep it in here, and it's just the cutest little thing. So background behind this match, it is a roulette match against Alex. I'll leave his Twitter in the description because I'm not entirely sure if he uploads Pokemon. I know I'm really bad, but I ended up leading with Togekiss because the idea behind roulette is that if you haven't done roulette before, then you and your opponent each, I guess, if you have, let's say, 2 boxes of Pokemon, then you have numbers 1 through 60 for these Pokemon, and then if you have whatever amount you have, then each person picks a number, so then you pick the Pokemon based upon that number. If you get any doubles, then species clause. Usually people play by species clause and you just pick a different one, and same thing goes for Ubers if you happen to pick an Uber, and that's basically roulette. So then you lead off with whatever the first number was, and I led off with Togekiss. So one thing that this Heatran gives me problems throughout the entire match, and it's a Torment-Tran. I have not encountered Torment-Tran since 4th gen, I think, is when people started using Torment-Tran, like late 4th gen, I think. But what Torment does is that you can't use the same move basically 2 times in a row. So I would scald this, but I can't because I'm tormented, unfortunately, and it's really annoying. I wasn't too I wasn't too concerned about the burn, not the burn, the toxic, because I have Florges on my team with aromatherapy, so I'm like, alright. Poison isn't the worst thing in the world because I do have Florges. I can just bring Florges in if I really wanted to, and I can get rid of whatever toxic he's doing to me. And he just protects here. I assumed he was going to protect, so at least I'm safe there. I don't think he's not staying in, but I'm just going to go for aromatherapy, and I feel like we're going to be in the same situation that we were before, in which Leafeon comes in, Leafeon is going to substitute, and Leafeon is going to baton pass. I'm like, oh, I don't want to deal with this. So he does substitute. Now, I made a misplay. I should have just gone for Bullet Punch to get rid of the sub. Although, in reality, it didn't really matter but I thought that he was actually going to substitute back into Heatran, which would have been really annoying, but he goes into Machamp. So, in the end, it didn't really matter if I Bullet Punched or if I went for X-Scissor, because X-Scissor ended up taking out the substitute anyways. So I went into my Milotic because I'm like, I'm a bold Milotic, we're gonna be fine, right? And he goes for Ice, then he goes for Thunder Punch. He predicted me to switch, and it does a lot, but I don't think I actually outspeed him, so I get my recover off, which is fantastic. Milotic is back to amazing health, but then he goes for Dynamic Punch, and I'm like, no, I don't want this. I don't want to deal with confusion. You could do it, Milotic, because, like, obviously now I know he's not Guts, so I'm just gonna recover there. I honestly think after this is when I start going for Scalds. I'm like, alright, we'll get in damage. We're gonna try and get a burn on him. We're gonna put this annoying thing to rest. We're gonna kill it. We're gonna do all this work, right? All this amazing work. But he goes for a Thunder Punch, and I think I get hit in confusion. Maybe, nope, I actually don't. Okay, I go for a Scald, and then I figured that, alright, Scald gets rid of the substitute. He's probably gonna keep going for Thunder Punches. Come on, Milotic, this is your chance. Can you break out of confusion? Can you do some magic? And yeah, I snap out of confusion. Okay, Milotic, you can Scald Burn. No Scald Burn. I'm like, oh man, I don't like this. I sacrificed Milotic. Oh, I screw that name up way too many times. I apologize. I sacked Milotic when Heatran was still around, and I feel like I needed Milotic for Heatran because I have Scald. He can't do much to me. And then I predicted him to switch into Heatran here, and I'm like, yeah, Greninja, you have this, right? You have this. You you can do it. I think I went for power up punch. I'm like, alright, well, we'll raise the attack and that'll be fun. Mine is a physical Greninja. This one's physical, so physical life orb. But here I'm just like, I just have to U-turn out. There's not much I can do to Gyarados at all, so I'm just gonna U-turn out. And then let me see what I go into. I go into my Togekiss. Alright, and here we're like, he goes for a Thunder Wave, and I'm like, I'm probably Thunder Waving you too. And it's gonna end up being a Thunder Wave war. It's gonna be very, very stally Thunder Wave war. I think the total amount of matches, turns, this whole battle is like 47. It's a pretty long battle. It was actually really competitive for being Roulette. I didn't think like Roulette was really that competitive because you really just get random Pokemon together, but the main thing here was that Heatran was just a nuisance to my entire team, and I'm just like, I'm paralyzing you, I'm air slashing you now. He did miss bounce, unfortunately, but I'm like, air slash, get rid of this thing, because this is one of the things that's going to give Greninja problems. He goes for another waterfall. I'm like, I'm just gonna use air slash on you, then kill you, right? Yeah, Gyarados is out. Gyarados dies, no Gyarados. So we're like, Greninja, I need to keep you around. You basically do a ton of damage to everything on his team, so we need to keep you around. And he goes into Staraptor takes out Togekiss. Obviously I wasn't really going to switch out because he's paralyzed Togekiss, not going to do much, right? So I go into my Scizor here, and he goes into Heatran. I'm like, I can't sit up, but I can't do much. I have to Bullet Punch, but Bullet Punch is nothing because he has Heatran. But at the same time, here I was really thinking about going into Greninja again, but I didn't. My instinct was, he's going into Heatran again. I have to go into Greninja because Greninja is like the one thing he's not going to want to switch anything in on at this point. But I played it way too safe. But at the same time, if I lost Greninja, I'm like, I'm definitely losing if I lose Greninja because I have nothing for Heatran. I'm pretty sure after this I have nothing for Heatran. So I predicted him to switch out, and I went for the U-turn, and U-turn did a lot of damage. I'm like, whoa, that is a lot. I get we have like Protean Stab, but whoa. I go into my Slurpuff here. The other problem I run into is that Slurpuff cannot do anything at all to Heatran, because I'm pretty sure Heatran 4 times resists Fairy and also resists Return, which may not even have like the full friendship boost. I'm just like, Slurpuff, I can't do it. I can't switch anything in. I'm probably gonna end up sacking my Greninja if I try and switch it in, and we don't want to do that, so we're just staying in with Slurpuff, and we're getting useless damage on you because you're just like, you're here, just kill me. That's what I'm hoping for right now, just kill me. Or if like maybe he over predicts and goes for Torment. Mine is a Belly Drum Slurpuff. I'm like, yeah, maybe this little guy will be able to do something this match, but he didn't, unfortunately, because this Heatran exists, and this Heatran is just like the bane of my existence right now, and I'm just like, no, I don't want you, go away. So look how much damage I accomplished in that whole scenario. I got like that much damage off on it. Just that much. Are you kidding me? That's nothing. So he goes for Protect. He wants to see what I'm going to go for. I'm just like, Power Punch. I mean, the boost is really going to help. I was really hoping that maybe I can get some kind of sweep thing off. But I think here I switched to Water Shuriken. That's my water type attack. I don't have anything else, but just in case he wanted to Lava Plume me, I wanted to resist it, but it goes into Leafeon anyway. So if he does stay in, then I'm taking it out with U-turn, and Leafeon is out, so at least we don't have to worry about its annoying, like, substitute baton pass into Heatran crap, so we're not dealing with that. But at the same time, Greninja here, Life Orb Greninja here, he is running very low on health, so I'm like, let's go into Florges. He goes into Flygon, and I'm a Fairy type, so, you know, he can't do anything to me, really, with his Dragon type attacks, and he U-turns out, so here he goes into Heatran, and here is where I'm like, I'm going for a Wish. However, I feel like it is so obvious, so very obvious, that I'm going to switch in my Greninja right now. I feel like it is so obvious, and after the amount of damage that the Lava Plume did the first time, then I really thought that he was gonna go for Lava Plume, predicting me to switch in Greninja, but now he goes for Lava Plume, and I'm like, alright, let's wish a second time. Let's try this. And he withdraws, and here I'm like, no, I'm playing it way too safe. He goes into Staraptor, and I went for Aromatherapy just because I'm way too scared to switch in Greninja at this point on the Heatran because I know it's gonna kill. I was way too scared. You have no idea. I was like, I had just fear running through me. I'm like, if I switch it in and he predicts me, then I'm done. I can't. I need Greninja. I need to have some sort of chance at winning because that's the only thing that would do anything to Heatran, and I missed my chance twice to get a wish onto Greninja, and I still cannot believe that I did that. I'm like, no. And I'm like, alright, Scizor. I know Heatran still exists. Just to get a lot of damage. You're not getting a lot of damage. I'm just like, at this point, I'm kind of like, I give up because this Heatran literally was the problem for me the entire time. And here I'm just like, Greninja, just Water Shuriken, because I honestly feel like I should have gone for anything else, but I don't think, like, whatever I went for, I really don't think it would have mattered because it wouldn't have taken him out, and he was gonna take me out with Lava Plume regardless. And I'm just like, rest in peace, Greninja. You tried. You were my almost savior, but it didn't quite work out. So this was a roulette battle. Like I said, there are no set teams. It's based on what you and your opponent gave each other, like, number-wise. Obviously, you have to, like, have some sort of trust in your opponent that they're not bringing, like, all over you stuff, because I do have a variety of stuff in my boxes. But as always, I love you guys so very much, and hearts all the time. Hearts. I love you guys so much. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and bye.